Everyone, good morning and happy Saturday.
Hi, I have a gymnastics meet.
Sophie has a fun meet at gymnastics today, so we are fueling up our bodies with a good breakfast.
And I'll go for a jog, and my birthday was a Wednesday. Yay! And my elf came.
That's true. All of those things are true. Now, what I wanted to share with you guys is a quick and easy breakfast that can be for the whole family, with just making one thing in advance that then can be dished out, measured out, portioned out, and customized to whoever you are feeding. So I got Sophie set up early. You can see that in our stories, she shared with you what she's having, which is steel cut oats with fresh strawberries that she got from Simmons Farms
it was on my field trip.
That she got on her field trip with some chocolate donut seasoning and some cacao nibs.
I was dumping them.
She was dumping them, but then we decided we would measure them so we didn't overdo it. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is I made a batch of steel cut oats yesterday. So super easy.
It's really good.
Super good. You can just bash them up real quick. Hey, there, look, Uncle Nick's on. Say hi to Uncle Nick.
Oh, Hey, what are you doing?
So if you batch them up real quick, then you can easily portion them out. So I'm going to use my yellow container. So if you are following the container system, then you know that you need to measure this out in your yellow. And you want to measure it out once it's cooked, because if you measure it out dry, you're going to get too much and you will be overdoing it on your yellow. So it's super easy. It doesn't take more than, I don't know, like 15 minutes, and it's kind of a passive thing. Once you get them cooking and simmering, then the rest you can go on to do many other things, such as boiling eggs or watching something on TV or hanging out outside.
And I have to share something.
What would you like to share?
What is Uncle Nick doing? He's being funny.
Uncle Nick is probably being funny. So anyway, so steel cut oats are super plain. I just make mine with water, just a little bit of salt, and then it's up to you to customize it. So if you have like a picky eater or someone who needs a little bit more flavor, you can start to add things up. What I would recommend is doing some clean nut butter. So we always have almond butter and peanut butter. Make sure you're reading your labels, because the only ingredients you need in your nut butters is the actual nut. So like peanut butter should just have peanut butter in it. Almond butter should really just have almond butter in it. If it has a little bit of sea salt, that's probably okay. But when you start adding things in like sugars and palm oils, those are the ones that you really want to stay away from. So that's why I am trying to give you guys some tips on how to read a label. It's not just about the fat content, it's about what is actually in it as an ingredient. So think about doing a nut butter. If you're gonna do nut butter, start with measuring it using a teaspoon. It goes a long way, so you really don't need to just kind of like slap it in there. So if you have a kiddo or someone that just needs a little something more in there, put some nut butter in there. I could just eat this plain, it's totally fine. But if you have someone else that needs something more, you could also try seasoning. So the brand that I like is Flavor God. I found them on Instagram, you know, where we find some of our good treats, and I really like them because, again, I can read all of the ingredients: honey, cocoa, cinnamon, coriander, nutmeg, and it makes this chocolate donut seasoning, which is amazing. So that's what Sophie put on hers, that's what I'm gonna put on mine. And there's no calories, there's no fat, there's no carbs, there's less than 1 gram of sugar. So it's a really nice flavor that doesn't add anything extra that you have to really take into account for or be aware of. I also have a gingerbread cookie one. It's kind of seasonal. Or Sophie's favorite, which is buttery cinnamon roll. So you could also add some of those on there.
Mommy?
Yes, Sophie has something to show you.
Yeah. I have to put it again. Yeah.
These are some presents that she got for her birthday. So our new backpack for 2nd grade. And the matching lunch box from Justice. You guys know that we've been trying to...
And look at my new water bottle.
And a new water bottle. All right, so let's finish this up real quick. The other thing you can do is add fruit. I'm going to put a half a banana in here because I like to get a little bit of my fruit serving in the morning. Look, Miss Brandy's on. But strawberries are really flavorful. They go great in oatmeal. Half a banana is full of, natural sugar, so it's going to sweeten up your oats a little bit for whoever needs maybe a little bit more. You can put a teaspoon of honey, or that's okay, a teaspoon of pure maple syrup. Again, read your ingredients. Not Mrs. Buttersworth. Pure maple syrup, okay? I grew up on Mrs. Butterworth, so I get it.
Look at this, you could put.
We've talked about peanut butter. The other thing that Sophie added in was some cacao nibs. So again, you want to measure them, and I just feel like that gives it a little crunch. It's kind of like she was going like this, and I was like, oh, we should measure those. I feel like, again, gives it a little crunch, gives it a little something extra. It's just a teeny little bit to change up the texture of your oatmeal.
You want to see Puppy?
No, Puppy's sleeping. She's still upstairs sleeping.
Okay.
So, but again, the point is, it's one thing that you make, and then you can easily customize it without having to put a lot of... Grammy's not on there. Without putting a lot of work and effort into it. So I'm trying to give you guys some quick and easy things that can go for, something that can be for the whole family, because I know a lot of the just struggles I hear from my customers are not wanting to make a bunch of different things for their family, but also wanting their family to try to eat healthier. So steel cut oats or plain old-fashioned rolled oats would work real well, and just kind of jazz it up however that you want. What would you like to say as we close out?
So you want to make a rainbow, so it make a rainbow color.
Should we eat all the colors of the rainbow?
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that Sophie's been learning in the kid and family portion of our program, is she has an eating all the colors of the rainbow chart, and she gets to check off when she eats fruit and veggies and carbs and healthy fats, and so that helps her learn how to also create balanced meals. Because, as she gets older, maybe she'll be a latchkey kid like I was, Mom, and she'll have to fend for herself after school.
And we'll go for a jog.
We are hopefully going to fuel up our breakfast and then go for a jog. But that's a topic for another day, eating before you work out. Some people can, some people can't. There's lots of philosophies on why it works, why it's maybe not for you. But if you have any questions on any of this, just let me know. But I'm going to eat my oats with my half a banana.
Guys, comment down below. Give it a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up and comment below if you enjoyed our banter. Oh, look, we got a thumbs up. If you enjoyed our little cooking show this morning. See you later.